So this week we are talking about misogynoir. Okay. Um, Yesterday we talked about the definition, how Moya Bailey coined the term as a way to explain or describe how racism and sexism work together to create this hatred of, misuse of, abuse of black women. I added some words for more clarity. Yes. So this time I wanted to, provide some examples of misogynoir in our current society. Okay. And these are recent examples, but they're not the only ones. Right? We are going to start with Serena Williams. She is always my go-to because, woo woo, let me tell you what, black men in particular have been insulting her since she hit our consciousness, since the first time we saw her. They called her ugly. They called her mannish. They called her everything but her name. So she marries a white man, and now everybody's offended. Like, you didn't want to date her, and now you mad because a white man does? Make it make sense. She found happiness, and they got mad. Another example, Meg the Stallion. It just worked my last nerve. Let me tell you what, because Meg the Stallion was shot by Tory. Is it Lannis? Whomever was shot by him. Didn't say anything for the longest because she was protecting him from the cops. But once she shared who had shot her, everybody came at her. They were calling her a snitch. They were calling her a liar. Then they were blaming her. You shouldn't have been there in the first place. This is Meg the Stallion. Another example, all of R. Kelly's victims, all of them. How long did it take before he was actually prosecuted? How long did it take before he was actually found guilty? Because we knew when I was raising my child 20 something years ago. Why did it take this long? You know why it took this long. How about the treatment of our former First Lady, Michelle Obama? Similar to Serena Williams, called everything but her name. And caricatures of our former First Lady looking like a gorilla or an ape. We'll talk about why that is more offensive than some of y'all actually think it is. The other thing that worked my last nerve was the constant comparison to her successor. Now, I'm not going to say anything bad about Melania Trump. I have opinions, but they're just my opinions. But it it's that comparison of black and white, right? The white can never do anything wrong, and the black always does something wrong. Same with Meghan Markle and her sister-in-law, Kate Middleton. And I'm sorry, Meghan Markle is real light-skinned. But because her mama is as black as I am, they made her the villain. They blamed her for her and Harry leaving the royal family. They did not care about her mental state. They did not care about her physical state. They did not care that Harry's like, I'm not going to let y'all do to my wife what y'all did to my mama. They didn't care. Everything was Meghan's fault because she was a black woman. I'm okay. I'm okay. Another example, and we've talked about this before, is the caricatures of black women. And the thing about it is, it's done by the very black men who should be protecting us. But instead, they want to make money off of us. They want to build their empires off of us. And the caricatures are not positive, they're negative. All of these are just high-level examples of misogynoir in today's society. And the thing about it is that as it's being played and replayed in the media, on TV, streaming, all that does is reinforce the hatred that is geared towards black women, that dehumanizes us and justifies others taking from us, and having the expectation that we're supposed to sit here and let them take it so as not to be called difficult, so as not to be called selfish. We are supposed to shove who we are down to meet the unattainable goals set by others. We're supposed to sit here and take this abuse with a smile on our face. I'm kind of stepping outside of what we were going to talk about, or what we are talking about, but we're supposed to do all of that with a smile on our face. But here's the thing, and I've noticed it all year long. Black women are no longer going to do that.